you jumped in, and one of the first times we were talking about, you were like, "Oh my God, this is how this actually works." Just kind of give some folks a bit of an understanding of your experience this far of being tossed into this mechanism of the hill. Is it when you walk through the hill and you talk to people, do you feel like, "Oh yeah, they got like this cyber thing, they're on it," or is it like, "Holy shit, we have to figure out how to fix this"?
Yeah. So first of all, I've learned a lot about the mechanics of government. I'm
Mm.
still learning. It's new to me. It's a completely different language.
Lots of acronyms, right?
A lot of acronyms, way too many for my brain. At the end of the day, I've come to appreciate, and look, there's what you see on TV, and there's a lot of sensationalism. There's a lot of kinetic energy going on, some positive in most people's minds or some negative in other people's minds. The bottom line is that I've come to appreciate the work that happens in the Senate, the House, and remember, like, I'm an apolitical individual. Keeper is an apolitical organization. We are here to protect everybody, both sides of the aisle, including the aisle itself, right? And so I have a profound appreciation for the work that the lawmakers do, the staff, everybody, to make these things happen and to make this country as great as it is, and it can become even better, right? And so at the end of the day, it's complex, it's gritty. And what's interesting about it is
a good way to put it.
Yeah, like most people think like the government doesn't work, like private sector entrepreneurship, but it feels like it. It's very interesting that, yes, there's inefficiencies, right? But you could also point out in private sector, there's a lot of inefficient organizations there too, right? So the bottom line is this: we care deeply about protecting the country, and I have a profound appreciation, and so does my team, especially the federal and PubSec team at Keeper, about the inner workings of how to create laws, how to protect the country, right? How does the National Defense Authorization Act work? What happens in CISA? What happens in the White House through executive orders? And right, just really everything. There's so many layers to it, and you and I talk all the
It's
time.
like a Rubik's Cube from hell.
Yeah, it is a multi-dimensional, multifaceted Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
100%.
Constantly moving. Like, you remember the movie Hellraiser with the finger?
Yeah.
It was like
Pinhead.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, right? Yeah. So, and I think it's interesting too, just on the background side. Like, I would say you've run multiple companies, like you've kind of come, but you weren't someone that just woke up and started doing cyber. You saw a problem and you guys went after it and took care of it in the commercial side at a really big level. I even used Keeper when I was doing my dissertation. Like, I was using that to secure my research.
Yeah.
Not that anyone would steal my dissertation, but you never know. And now you're moving into the big time corporate, big time sort of state and local and federal.
Yeah.
Like, explain how that evolution's been. And I want people to understand, like, anyone, if they really care about something, can see a problem and fix it. From a CEO perspective, how does that play out?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've always had, and my partner, Craig Leary, who's my co-founder, we're like brothers. We've, built 3 companies together since our early, I would say not early, but mid-20s. We've been doing this a long time. I think what this comes down to is the feeling about life, like where there's something wrong or missing,